Good morning, church. In today's devotional, we'll be in 2 Samuel chapter 2. And in 2 Samuel chapter 2, there is a civil war going on between Joab, the commander of David's army, and Abner, the commander of Ishabod's army. Now, if we see, these guys had gathered at the pool of Gibeon. Now, if you know the Gibeonites, they were the ones at the time of Joshua who dealt shrewdly with Joshua. And here we see two great armies gathered in a civil war. And what Abner suggests is that, let's send our young men out to fight with each other. So in those days, when there was a war, in order to prevent bloodshed, what they would do is they would send a champion from either side, and only the champion would fight with each other, and that would determine the outcome of the war. But here we see that Abner suggests that let's send the young men out to fight with each other. Now, keeping this story in mind, let's focus on verses 18 to verse 23. See, if you look at Joab was the nephew of David, and he also had a brother, Abishai, okay? And I want you to focus on Abishai. Abishai, even though that day when the civil war was going on, both the sides lost a great number of men, Abishai didn't stop there. He still went and pursued Abner. And the story goes on to tell us that Abishai was very quick. So probably he was not wearing any armor, and probably he was a novice at all these war things happening on. So here we see a guy pursuing after a great, general, a battle general. And like Abishai, we tend to pursue sometimes the vain things of this world. And as Abishai is pursuing Abner, we see that Abner says, why are you pursuing after me? You will just get yourself killed. So experienced soldier is telling a novice soldier, why are you coming after me? Now, Abner knows that, if Abishai dies, there will be huge repercussions, that Joab is definitely going to come after him because, Joab is not going to leave him. So in the story from verses 18 to verse 22, Abner tells him twice, do not pursue me, pursue somebody that is of a younger age. And, we see that Abishai, because of his pride, stubbornness, and probably he'll get a trophy or he'll get a huge part of the spoils, he's pursuing Abner. So sometimes, our mind is so cluttered with the things of the world that we pursue the vain things that probably kill us. And this story goes on to tell us that as Abishai was, approaching Abner, after Abner warning him twice, Abner, thrust his spear into Abishai, and Abishai gets killed that day. So the vain things that he was pursuing had killed him. We see that, if David was in this scenario, he would have probably, waited on the Lord. He would have waited for the Lord, to deal with things. He would have patience. But, sometimes we act like Abishai. We tend to pursue things that we do not need to pursue. And here we see that, these vain things, kill us. Like, Abner, we are given several warnings that, do not pursue. These things are going to kill us. Now, everyone, one of us have things that we pursue on a day-to-day basis that are not necessarily need to be pursued, and they are just a waste of our time. Instead, focus on the Lord, focus on the things of the word and things that pertain to eternal life, and things will work out better for us in the next life. So this is our devotion for today.